So good day everyone. I am student number 18 and today I'll be discussing about the 2016 revised implementing rules and regulations of the Republic Act number 9184, otherwise known as the Government Procurement Reform Act. So covering the section 71 up to 78. So first, under section 71, lifting of suspension and removal of administrative disability. So also my name is Nino TH. So from the word lifting suspension, pag lift or pagtanggal ng pagkasala, something ganun. So let's dive deep. Lifting of preventive suspension pending administrative investigation as well as the removal of administrative penalties and disabilities shall be in accordance with the provisions of sections 52 and 53. Chapter 6, also the Chapter 6 subtitle A, also known as the Civil Service Commission, Title I, Book of 5 of Executive Order 292, otherwise known as the Administrative Code of 1987. So let's see what are the section 52. So section 52, shopping is a method of procurement of goods whereby the procuring entity simply requests for the submission of price quotation. So yes, simply just the submission of price quotations or the quotation ng mga readily or the shelf displayed goods na pwede na makuha. Something ganun. So next is the Section 53, the negotiated procurement is a method of procurement of goods, infrastructures, projects, and consulting services whereby the procuring entity directly negotiates a contract with the technically, legally, and financially capable suppliers. So in negotiated procurement is a batas na dapat we are to negotiate or to engage a negotiation to the ones who are financially capable. So as a consumer, we are to investigate also that na makaya or mga sikat na sila na mga supplier so that we can't fall onto the failure on biddings and other type of failures in biddings. So in under section 53, there's a lot of examples of bidding but hindi ko na isinama. So next is the Executive Order 292, Book 5, Title 1 pala. So Title A, Chapter 6, Right to Self-Organization. So first is the coverage niya ng Section 38. All government employees, including those in government-owned or controlled corporations with regional character. Sige. So under Rule 24, legal assistance and indemnification of BAC members, also known as the BAC members, are the Bids and Awards Committee. So under Section 72, private legal assistance. So when we say the private legal assistance, we can already know na who are these, diba? Mga lawyers, mga court, higher court justices. So under Section 72, private legal assistance, all the members of the Bids and Awards Committee are hereby authorized to engage the services of private lawyers or external counsel immediately upon receipt of court notice that a civil or criminal action, suit, or proceeding is filed against them in connection with the lawful performance of their official functions and duties as BAC members. So, as a BAC members, you are authorized still with the court notice. Kailangan may court notice that a civil or criminal actions suit filed against them. So, if you may na-notice ang BAC members or the committee, they are ano, advised or not, hindi naman sila pinipigil na mag-hire ng private lawyer for their own good, the lawyer. So next, the lawyer's fee shall be part of the indemnification package of the BAC members, subject to the provisions of Section 73 of the Act of this IRR. For the purpose of this rule, the BAC member shall be understood to include its support staff such as member and the BAC secretariat. So, of course, in the BAC members, not which not only consists of one members, marami yan siya as mga BAC members. There is a chairman, vice chairman, mga secretariat, yan mga ganyan. It does not only include one, so marami yan sila. So, ang pasabot yata dito is the maintindihan ng mga BAC members that they can engage in the private legal assistance or they can hire a private legal lawyer. So the indemnification, the indemnification package will be discussed. This indemnification nga pala is the compensation for harms and losses. So, yeah. So up next is the indemnification of BAC members. So 73.1, the GPPB shall establish an equitable indemnification package for public officials providing services in and for BAC, which may be in the form of free legal assistance, liability insurance, and other forms of protection indemnification for reasonable fees, costs, and expenses incurred by the such persons in connection with any administrative or criminal actions. So indemnification of BAC members, mga bids and awards committee. This section talks about mga package or the what do you call that na mga benefits na nasa kung ano ang nasa indemnifications of yung mga equitable indemnifications provided. So this indemnification package are for public officials providing services and for BAC. So it consists of free legal assistance, liability insurance, and other forms of protections. So these services are either legal assistance, liability, and insurances. Hindi siya provided lahat because it still inaano pa rin niya, mini-maintain pa rin nila ang reasonable fees, costs, and expenses. Of course, when mga ganyan, still money talks. So next is the under Rule 25, the final provisions. So for the amendment under Section 74.1, as the need arises, this IRR, the implementing rules and regulations, may be amended by the GPPB, the Government Procurement Policy Board. Any amendment to this IRR shall be applicable to all procurement activities, advertisement or invitation which were issued after the date of effectivity of the said amendment. Repealing clause under Section 75. The Act repeals Executive Order 40 entitled Consolidating Procurement Rules and Procedures for all national government agencies, government-owned or controlled corporations. So repealing, the revoke or sa pagtanggal ng or not considering the Executive Order 40 or the Consolidating Procurement Rules and Procedures for all national government agencies, government-owned, and requiring the use of government electronic procurement system. So this section talks about na mga ano lang, the obligated na act of obtaining, no, ay actually ang requiring of the use of a government electronic procurement system. So nire-require sila ng mga government employees. Yes, ganun. So up next is the section 76, the separability clause. If any provisions in this IRR or application of such provisions to any circumstances is declared invalid or unconstitutional, the other provisions not affected thereby shall remain valid and subsisting. So for any reason of any of these rules is declared unconstitutional, so thereby shall still be continue or in full force. So sa lahat ng natopic kanina, if any of that na may kunyari under section 75, still other parts of provisions or rules na declare can still be worked or can still be in effect. Ganon. Di mawawala yung iba. Di siya dominant effect. So, under section 77, the transitory clause. In all procurement activities, if the advertisement or invitation for bids was issued prior to the effectivity of the Act, the provisions of Executive Order 40 and its IRR, PD 1594 and its IRR, Republic Act 7160 and its IRR, or other applicable laws, as the case may be, shall govern. In cases where the advertisements or invitations for bids were issued before the effectivity of this IRR, procuring entities may continue adopting procurement procedures, rules, and regulations provided in the revised IRR of 2009 or other applicable laws. So next, the last is the effectivity clause under section 78. These implementing rules and regulations shall take effect 60 calendar days, not 60 working days. So, di ko alam kung pareho lang yan. After its publication in the official gazette or in a newspaper general nationwide circulation, and upon filing with the University of the Philippines Law Center of 3 certified copies of these IRR. So these are the requirements or the process to wait or take effect in 60 calendar days, sending 3 copies of certified IRR. So that's all. Thank you.